because we have to go to news. We have to go to a graduate of Columbia University, that being Ian Rappaport of this network. Guys, as we start the lead block with news right here, a whoosh of energy coming out of the West Coast because of this. Rap Sheet says that Deebo Samuel is expected to attend minicamp starting today with the 49ers. You know, we've covered this for a long time. Was not at the voluntary workouts. There's been a trade demand, all sorts of things. And the Niners, you see in the upper left, just one of 12 teams who start their mandatory camps today. So that is kind of a big deal here in this Cold War, at least we thought it was, between the star and the team. Deebo will be there. Guys, a lot to talk about. Peter, get in this quickly. Let's our reactions.
Yeah, we had Eric Armstead on at the draft, and he was like, it'll take care of itself. I've spoken to Deebo, it'll take care of itself. I spoke to John Lynch on and off the record, said it'll take care of itself. This is a huge first step. It kind of nips things in the bud for now. Deebo's going to be there. Of course, he wants either a trade or a new contract. Well, if he wanted to be traded so badly, he wouldn't be going to minicamp. I am sure there are conversations happening. I can't tell you that this is a happy Deebo, but this is a major, major step and a sign that things are at least in a better place than they were a month ago when all this stuff started coming up.
I'll say this, Peter. The new CBA that the players and the owners negotiated doesn't allow guys to hold out, right? So him going to minicamp because it's mandatory doesn't surprise me. I remember TJ Watt having a sit-in or a hold-in in Pittsburgh when he was waiting for his new deal, might not practice, but he was there. So I think this is just something that the CBA requires the players to do. I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know what's going on. I just know Deebo's not happy. And I know watching him play and seeing him play, he deserves the money that he's going to get. Like, that's the problem when you're the Niners. When you have a lot of good players, guys expect to get paid. Deebo's he is your best offensive player right now. He needs to get paid that type of money, and I know you have Bosa next. So let's see as the saga continues. But I'm glad he's there. I'm glad things are working out, and let's see if he practices or not in the next coming days.
I have to agree with Schrags on this. This is a first positive step in the right direction for both sides that he's there. If he was really insistent on not being a 49er, I don't think he would have gone to camp. I think it would have been fine losing money, but he knows the best thing is for both sides to try to work something out. John Lynch has come out and said, I would be a fool to let go of Deebo Samuel. And Samuel is what made this engine go. The 49ers offense changed once Deebo Samuel was inserted as the running back. And that was because of necessity, too. Let's remember they had injuries to the running game. Raheem Mostert was not there. He was not a factor. It wasn't until Elijah Mitchell much later became a factor. But it was Deebo that made everything go in that offense. And also keep in mind, Trey Lance is going to be the starting quarterback here, guys, and they need Deebo to be there to help him out, to be that safety valve, to be that reliable safety blanket for him. So for me, this is a great positive step, and hopefully in the coming days, weeks, we'll see a contract being worked out, KB.
Hopefully, yeah, it's a positive step, but let's track this closely. Don't confuse showing up for mandatory minicamp with being out there in 1st and 10 from the 25 in week 1. Maurice touched on the hold-in situation. Just watch this next couple days. Let's see if Deebo gets a hamstring strain or something like that. I think he is there for business reasons. Of course, I'm excited to see him there, and it's positive, and him not showing up would have been way more toxic. A lot of work still to be done on this. I hope he stays there.